This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Hey, what is up? It's me, Curiousjoi, and Capcom invited me to play some Dragons Dogma II. The build that we were able to play was really close to release, so everything here is kind of a representation of things that you'll be able to uncover when you dive into your adventure.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck.
This is actually my second time previewing Dragons Dogma. The first time was all the way back in Tokyo Game Show build era, so it was a pretty long time ago. I personally have not played the first Dragons Dogma, so I had no idea of what to expect when I was diving into this world. It definitely feels like one of those games that I wouldn't exactly gravitate towards because I'm not the biggest fan of open world games. However, going to the second preview really changed my perspective on the game. The things that I did enjoy about it is the randomness of it. Yeah, of course you can throw people off ledges and you can do the most wildest things, but when it comes to randomness, it's more of the things that can happen while you're off exploring. Like when I was playing the game, I was fighting this eagle.
To have any hope of victory, you must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
And then the eagle or whatever, condor, fell into the water that can kill you, and then the water stole my kill. I was like, wait a minute, I worked so hard for that. How dare you do that? Another random thing is that even though I say I don't like open world stuff, I do love exploring, and I just ended up exploring a little too hard because somehow, some way I got bullied and ended up in jail twice. But overall, they had us play two different sections. The first section is they kind of locked us behind giving us the right pass to get through this gate. So there were creative ways that you can find out how to get past the gate. But then the next section, we ended up past it, so we didn't have to worry too much about it. But one of the cool things I want to say is that when we were all trying to figure out how to get past the gate, they're like, oh yeah, there are several ways you can do it now, but this one specifically is for this specific race. So there are different ways where you can go through different main quests. So I love that aspect of it because it kind of like connects to everyone's different play styles. Once I found out that I wasn't able to get through this world, I went on my first adventure and just going through and looking through the map and then having your companions pick up treasures, pick up loot for you, makes it seem like you're not missing anything. But then they kept trying to take us back to the gate and you're like, wait, we're not trying to go back to the gate today. I want to go save this person because it was in a time crunch, because there are some quests that you can get that if you don't get them in a certain time, then it will never be there again. So I really wanted to make sure I got this done.
Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern.
Alongside of that, came across a troll and then we were fighting him and I was like, no, I really need to go save this son. And so I started walking off and then my companion got grabbed by the troll. And I was like, wait, we were headed this way. I moved on.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Let's save our fire magics for another time then.
Seems we haven't raised our weapons.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
I am well aware of
you're definitely a fan of the first Dragon's Dogma, you'll probably really love this one. Most games kind of restrict you from being able to do anything out of the random, and I very much appreciated Dragon's Dogma doing that. But yeah, thanks again, Capcom, for inviting me. Then I hope you enjoyed this little preview with some gameplay that I had for you today, and Dragon's Dogma is coming out very soon, March 22nd.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Hope to see you again.